excuse the way I look. I noticed yesterday that this eye was feeling kind of weird when I would blink. And so I think I have a sty that's about to start showing its ugly head. So I have my glasses and I have some medicine on to hopefully keep it from actually forming 100%. But the main reason for this video is we laid Grams to rest yesterday, which was January the 2nd of 2025. It was really hard. I'm still dealing with depression. I had mentioned in one of my other videos that I just not felt myself here lately. I was not in the Christmas spirit, didn't want to decorate or anything for Christmas, and I'm a Christmas person. I love holidays. And of course Christmas is my favorite one. And so for me, it was kind of weird for the fact of I just didn't feel like doing anything. Like, I just wanted to treat it like it was a normal day. I didn't want to put out Christmas decorations or anything. I've just been kind of feeling off. And it kind of hit me that the reason why it's because of all of the stuff that's been going on with my Grams. Now, of course, we didn't know that she was going downhill so fast. Literally, we were sitting there at her table doing crafts, and she was cooking and cleaning and all of this stuff, and then literally a month later we're burying her. Just the pneumonia just came and got her, and that it just went down quick. It literally just punched us in the face. We had no idea it was coming, because she was in good health considering that she did have cancer. But considering the cancer, she was still up and going. She still had a little oomph left in her. I really feel like if it hadn't have been for the pneumonia, we probably would have had her for probably at least the next 5 years. Like, that's just my honest take on it. Because I mean, the cancer was progressing, but it was progressing very slowly. So like, I really think we could have had her for several more years if it hadn't been for the pneumonia. I think, honestly, this is just my take, and it's going to sound really weird, but I honestly think that subconsciously my brain was trying to get me like ready for the news. Like, I was already feeling kind of off, kind of dealing with depression a little bit, and so kind of being sad. And I think it was just like my body was and my brain was like getting ready for that news, to where it didn't hit me quite as hard, because I was kind of already in that mood. It's not like I went from being happy and excited and all about Christmas and then, oh my God, like that type of thing. I think just subconsciously, and the only way I can explain it is the Lord, I guess, was trying to get me ready for it, I guess. But I know that sounds really weird, and I'm kind of rambling, so I'm sorry if it's not really making sense. I know what I'm trying to say. I just can't figure out how to say it correctly. That way you guys actually understand what it is I'm trying to say. Anyhow, we did lay her to rest yesterday, and she had it was a beautiful service. I did kind of feel a little bit out of place for the fact of my client was Catholic, family's Catholic, and so of course the service was held in a Catholic church. Not that I have a problem with that. It's just I've never been to a Catholic church. I really didn't know what to expect, how to act. And so I actually learned a lot about how Catholics like do their funerals and funeral services, stuff like that. I will say Catholic is not for me. Unfortunately, if you're a Catholic, I'm not judging you. But I guess for me, I'm so used to an apostolic church to where a Catholic is more very, very quiet, just very mellow. And so like I just, I'm like, okay, normally like apostolic funerals, homegoing services, they hold that. Sorry about that. I am I had a phone call and now I'm been put on hold. But I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted because I have hold music going on in my ear. So sorry about that. But anywho, I've just been feeling very depressed, and ever since, I found out that she passed, it's hit me a lot harder. And after her funeral yesterday, I texted a line and told him, I said, I'm not cooking. Honestly, I said, I've got a headache, because when I cry a lot like that, I do tend to get headaches. And if the camera moves a little bit, I'm sorry, I'm trying to plug it in. So anyhow, and I told him, I said, I have a headache. And I said, honestly, not only that, I just don't feel like it. I'm tired, I'm sad, I'm depressed, I've cried a lot today, and I just don't want to cook. So I told him that I was going to make ramen noodles. So that's what we had for dinner. Now he did say that it was okay. When I told him that, he said, that's fine, I completely understand. So I'm glad that he's very understanding to that. I honestly still don't feel like cooking, but I know I need to. We don't have a lot of stuff in the house besides ramen noodles and little individual, like little Tony's pizza. And I can't make him and the kids just eat stuff like that all because like I'm sad and depressed. Could, but I don't need to. And I need to try to get myself out of this funk, this depression funk that I'm in. So I'm gonna cook tonight. I laid out some stew meat as well as some mashed potatoes and gravy. It might not be what he wants. It probably will not be. When he gets home and he says, what's for dinner? And I tell him, he's probably gonna be like, aw, dang it, I wish you would have asked. Which is fine. I don't have a problem with asking him, but I don't have a problem with asking him, but I do have a problem with asking him. It's weird. Sometimes I really just want to be able to just look in the freezer and grab something and lay it out and him eat it without throwing a fit because it's not particularly what he wants. Just be grateful that I'm cooking you food. And normally, and honestly, and the main reason why I'm kind of being a butt about it right now is because of the mood I'm in. When I get kind of depressed, I can get very, like, things irritate me. Which that's something that has always kind of bothered me a little bit, but not enough to, like, make me, like, get mad. But right now, just the mood that I'm in, everything's gonna make me mad. Everything's gonna piss me off. And so, it's just one of those things that's irritating me at the moment. And so, like, but I just want to be able to cook and him be happy about what I'm cooking. And I know that he told me the other day that he was getting sick of white people food. And that's not an insult. Just so you know, it's not an insult. He's just, he misses being able to eat like authentic Cuban food. We do have some Cuban not restaurants, like grocery stores, around. I mean, there's a little bit of a drive, but you know, but like, I don't know how to cook that stuff. You know, I know how to cook what he calls white people food. And so, you know, I don't have any of those recipes. And I need to see if I can get some recipes from his mom or his sisters. See if I can get some of the recipes from them. Hopefully I can start kind of incorporating more of that food into our diet.